Hello and welcome back to Quest 3DS. We've got another 5 games to show you this time around on the quest to get the whole PAL 3DS set. Right, okay, we've got, in this stack here, we've got a couple of real decent ones actually, and one heavy hitter, which is one that I was really sort of reluctant to pay big money for, but you know, you can do PayPal Pay in 3, so you hardly notice the huge wedge of cheese that you've got to pay out for these games sometimes. Right, so the first one is Dreamworks Kartz. So this is Shrek and his buddies going about karting, much like Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart, other ones like Little Big Planet karting, I suppose, if you're a PlayStation fan. Yeah, this one is quite unusual. You don't see it very often. Got it from CX online for sort of 12 quid. Have a strong feeling that that's going to start commanding good money in years to come. Yeah, I can't imagine it's a very, very good game, but it's made by Activision, and it was released in 2011, so it's quite an early release, that. The next one up is the Sims 3 Pets. I got that in my local CEX, and that was £8. I think this was one that was £6 for a long old time, and it starts to go up now. On eBay it seems to be a bit more money than this, so it's quite reasonable in CEX at the moment if you are going after this one. And this was released, I think, sort of 2011 this was. Wow, it's really early. Don't think this got a DS port. I think this might very well be just on the 3DS, because I don't think the Wii got a version either. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I don't really know my sort of Nintendo lure for that sort of time period, certainly not on the Wii anyway. Right, so booklet in there, quite a fat booklet really. You don't often see the 3DS games. It starts to wind down on booklets around this sort of time. Cartridge. Did we actually look inside the Dreamworks Kartz one? It's got a fat booklet in it as well. Getting sloppy with these, aren't I? I really am. Right, next one up is one my girlfriend bought me, which is the Michael Jackson Experience 3D. It's quite an unusual one. On eBay it seems to command quite a bit of money, but if you do shop around sort of CEX and out in the wild, you can find this one. Most people that do sort of offer this one up for sale, they don't really see it as anything special, so it was on all formats at the time, so can't imagine really that the 3DS version is that good. So we've got our booklet in there, and I think we've got, yeah, a couple of DS little pamphlets. Don't think these are actually supposed to be with it, because they look like sort of original DS ones. You can't as well. I think this probably was actually on the DS as well. So 2011, maybe. Next one up is Pokemon X, and again my girlfriend got me this one. She obviously snuck in and checked my list out to see what I needed and picked a couple up for me. So yeah, this, I just don't know why I didn't have this. I've got pretty much all the other Pokemon games, aside from maybe one of the really, really late ones. But yeah, I didn't have this, but now I do. So thank you to her. And got a sort of booklet and pamphlet in there. We've got our cartridge. Would have come with a VIP code, this one, but it's not in there. And this was released in 2013, so midway through 3DS' life cycle. The next one is the heavy hitter. Now this was the one that it's quite a late release, and I skipped over it because I had no interest in this whatsoever. But it's Rhythm Paradise Megamix. Now I'm fairly sure a Rhythm Paradise game was a late release on the Wii as well, sort of 2012-ish, when the Wii U was sort of coming out. They released a Rhythm Paradise game on the Wii, and I think that is starting to get respectable money nowadays. But this one climbed really, really quickly. And I think I had to pay about 75 quid for this. So I think it's quite expensive for what it is, and certainly a game I'm not very interested in. But yeah, it's saying this sort of came out in 2016, so reasonably late for the 3DS. They didn't come with VIP codes at this point in time, once you start getting this pamphlet here. You've got a cartridge there. Yeah, so it's in the collection now. Don't have to worry about that one now. So you're just going to have to go and grin and bear it with some of these games, that they are ridiculously expensive. And you are going to have to pay for your nose through some of them. But it's here. So, right, okay. I've got another back-to-back episode that I'm filming. So I've got some real good ones in this one. So stay tuned and come back. See you then.